Why the NHL should expand to Europe. The biggest and boldest thing the National Hockey League can do is expand into the European markets. The move would instantly boost revenue and position the NHL as a true trailblazer. Here's why and how it can be done. Key issues. Such a move would be no easy feat, so let's look at how each obstacle can be overcome. The most important aspects to consider are scheduling and alignment, location and logistics, and fan support and revenue. European markets. Let's first start by looking at potential markets, as the rest of the details will follow. For obvious logistical purposes, Europe would need to have its own division. To have a big enough division, there would need to be 6 teams. Considering location, market size, and hockey interest, the 6 European cities to be awarded a team would be as follows: Stockholm, Sweden; Helsinki, Finland; Berlin, Germany; Prague, Czech Republic; Zurich, Switzerland; and Bratislava, Slovakia. Other cities given consideration which could be possible future cities for expansion: Vienna, Austria; Oslo, Norway; Copenhagen, Denmark; and Riga, Latvia. You'll notice that Russian markets are omitted because of obvious geopolitical complications. Logistics and scheduling. After getting the locations selected and the division created, the next issue to tackle would be logistics and scheduling, the part where most skeptics will point to. As it is now, every NHL team goes on a long road trip on the other side of North America, so that'd be nothing new. A flight from New York to Los Angeles takes roughly 6 hours. In comparison, a flight from New York to Helsinki takes about 8 hours, so the difference is negligible. For the European teams, the schedule would be as follows. Each European team would play each other a total of 6 times, adding up to 30 games. Each European team would play each Eastern Conference and Western Conference team twice, home and home, adding up to 52 games and rounding out the 82-game regular season schedule. As for playoff qualification, the top 3 teams from each division, Metropolitan, Atlantic, Central, Pacific, and European, would automatically qualify. The last spot would be a wild card reserved for the top finisher among the non-automatic qualifiers. For TV scheduling purposes, the European home games would be played on the weekend afternoons local time as often as possible, meaning they could be aired in prime time in the Eastern and Central time zones in North America. Fan support and revenue. Now, let's look at how well these European teams would be supported. The 6 European cities selected are all in markets where hockey is among the top sports. Outside of North America, Sweden, Finland, and Germany are among NHL.com's top traffic sources. Further evidence of NHL demand can be supported by the league's Global Series, which features games in Europe. These games sell out fast and are among the most difficult NHL regular season game tickets to come by. Imagine how loyal die-hard European hockey fans would be if they had their own team, or how excited they'd be to see the likes of Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon play every year alongside their nation's own legends. Where the NHL could expect its biggest boost is in regards to revenue. Not only are each of the 6 selected European markets lucrative, they're all in a different country. This means each European team would have its own national TV deal and would maximize demand for the product. Additionally, the NHL would benefit from new sponsorship opportunities and a boost in merchandise sales. There is a huge opportunity to be had. A swift move to Europe would not only boost revenue but also bolster the NHL brand. Other North America sports leagues have toyed with the idea of European expansion, most notably the NFL, but none have yet to brave the waters. If the NHL strikes first, just as it did in Vegas, it'll be seen as a true innovator and would better position itself on the international stage as it looks to stage the next edition of the World Cup of Hockey.